All right. Welcome, one and all. Was just one until a second ago, but we do have a few more stumbling in now. Thanks for joining us, everybody. I'm John with KOs-cardbreaks, and this is our second and final PYT of 2025 Topps Heritage. We did end auctions, of course, today before release. Today is release day. That's something we don't usually ever do, but we did in this case. We are planning to get these in the mail most likely tomorrow. Friday is, of course, a possibility. There will be Friday the latest, but we're going to get these out quickly to you guys. If you did pay shipping multiple times for our 2 breaks here today, we will be going through and refunding that before we ship, so no worries there, although I don't think anybody did this time around. Our next break will be Motif Basketball with 2K, so that's a player break. Brand new release comes out Friday, and again, just like today's, we are ending the auctions the day before release and running it on release day. It's not going to be a regular thing, just partly doing it this week because we do have the industry conference coming up. Sunday through Tuesday in Atlanta. It should be hopefully a pretty fun, exciting time. And so, got to get these done a little early this week. Let's see. Anything else to go over real fast? Well, this break is sponsored by eBay Inc. San Jose, California. No purchase necessary. There's a sweepstakes involved. If you want to check out full official rules and details of that, that link is at the top of all of our listings. Let's do it. Why wait? Let's do it. Layla will be here in a little while, top loading, getting everything ready for a full recap at the end. We'll have every numbered card, every autograph, every relic top loaded, along with a few other things. Some of the like 1 per box inserts, holographic insert parallels, various extra things we'll have in the recap at the end. There are various different short print variations and such in here, and I am not going to 100% promise to catch everyone. We're going to do our best. As far as I know, we caught them all in the first one. There weren't a lot, just a few. But we haven't gone through and sorted everything out yet, so that is definitely possible. We find more when we do that. But if you happen to see something... Yeah, this is number 2. Do I have the wrong one in the title? No, it's right in the title. Okay. Yeah, this is number 2. It always scares me when somebody says that, like I put the wrong title. Yeah, we did number 1 at noon Pacific. This is now 3 Pacific. We're doing number 2. But yeah, if anybody notices something I may have missed, like a cartoon variation, we didn't see one in the first case. Maybe there was one. I haven't caught it yet. I'm not sure. It's on the little caricature on the lower left. Not really caricature, but a little pencil design or whatever. It would be as a cartoon. Didn't catch that. If you catch something, if you think I might have missed something, let me know. I will be happy to go through, re-go through a couple packs or whatever and try to find it. Yeah, found a Brian Reynolds Superfractor for the Pirates in the first case. There's Reynolds right there. Found him in the first case. Hopefully we'll find another in this case. You never know. All right, we're going to start off with a Chrome for Seth Brown and Cole Reagans with a blue parallel. All the Chrome cards get sleeved up at a minimum. The bigger names top loaded. Seems to be nothing there. We are going to, at the end of each, if you weren't with us earlier, at the end of each box, I'll go through from the back. Just kind of scroll through quickly and see if I can catch any whatchamacallits, flip bats. We had 1 in the first case, just 1 in the first case, so I'm guessing perhaps it's a case hit. Francisco Lindor, I'm not sure, I can't remember what that insert's called, but it's going to be 1 per box on those. Richard Henry Lee, founding father. So any of those cards, well, Nolan Jones, blue spackle, any of those, non-baseball, so to speak, not associated with the team, we are, as far as the base cards go, we'll just kind of distribute those. We'll get close to 30, at least we did in the first case. I think we got about 24 of them. We'll just kind of distribute those as best as we can, like 1 per order. Some people got multiple teams. Well, we're going to do close to 1 per team, but Michael King, blue, they're base cards. They're not a huge deal. And if we get any parallels of those, we will take care of those with a random to the whole checklist, as we did not sell a non-baseball spot. A lot of breakers do. We did not, so we'll essentially give those away. 18 out of 99, or it might be 16, hard to tell. Luis Garcia Jr. for the Nats with a green foil. World Series, Dodgers beat Yankees. We're going to call that a Dodgers card right there. World Series on the Chrome. Dodgers won. Just another one with the AL and NL champs. That one would be randomed. Anthony Rizzo, blue spackle. I'm calling them blue spackles. I know that's not really what they're called, but something like that. Father and son, Biggio's. And the blue one, first one for the actual random stack here. Aaron Judge, Santander, and Juan Soto, the blue parallel. We will take care of all those randoms right after the recap at the end. Brenton Doyle, Chrome, and Aurelvis Martinez with a blue Cycle rookie. We did only get 2 autographs in the first, but we did get a parallel of 5. We got a super fractor. You know, we got some other cool stuff for sure. Some nice lower number parallels. Francisco Lindor, Icons, and Dansby Swanson, blue. You know, I hope we get a few more autographs this time around, of course. I'm not sure what the typical case has, but I assume it's certainly more than 2 on average. Nice card here, Ellie De La Cruz Refractor. You do get 2 refractors per box. We will have all those top loaded in the recap. And our first relic card here. So no auto this box. We got a relic card, Austin Riley Clubhouse Collection. It is game used bat relic right there. They're all game used, of course. Just like all the autographs are on card. Jorge Soler with a blue special. Julio Ramos, blue. Clemens, father and son. Gurriel Jr., Chrome, and Zach Wheeler, blue spot. Probably looking at about 90 minutes in total for the break with everything, including the recap, for what it's worth. Sale, Cease, and Wheeler on the blue to be random. Assuming this one's going to go a little faster than the first one, just slightly, since I'm more familiar with the product. Parker Meadows Refractor, but not by much. Especially if they keep making it flip these around. Didn't happen in the first case. George Brett, that's your holographic insert parallel. Through the years, George Brett. The Royals, Luis Garcia Jr. with a blue spackle. Gleyber Torres, Gleyber Torres Chrome, Jake McCarthy blue. Yeah, all cards do ship. So if we were to miss a short print as we're going through or something like that, they're all going to ship anyway. Occasionally in a product like this we do, and then as soon as we find it, when sorting, we will post in the YouTube comments. Ben Franklin. Jesse Winker. Blue spackle. Definitely already getting a couple of these non-baseball players, non-baseball people, that we did not get in the first case. So just of note, they are probably a little rarer than the average base. Al Fitzmaurice. Al Fitzmaurice for the Orioles. Excuse me. One more time. Al Fitzmaurice for the Royals. For the Royals with a buyback card. Max Muncy blue. We got 4 buybacks in the first case. Assume something along those lines for the second one here. George Springer Chrome. So those are the original cards from the 76 set. With the stamp on there. Dylan Cruz. So this is one of the throwbacks. Man, I got excited for a quick second. I think that might be an actual autograph. But that's one of the throwbacks. Like 25th anniversary, I think they're calling it. Each player has a different design on that. It's like an insert that comes 1 per box, approximately. Riley Green, blue spackle. All right. So we're looking for the flip bat. Essentially, the number will be here. This will be a flip bat variation. We did find 1 in the first case. Don't know if it's an actual case hit or if it, yeah, you saw a number, but that's because certain cards are numbered like that. That's because, oh, sorry. Yeah, I don't know if it's like pretty much a case hit or maybe it's rarer than 1. We just happened to get 1 last case. I'm not sure overall on that, but anyway. We'll just take 45 seconds or so after each box and go through like this to be thorough. All right, that's it there. Box number 2. Like I said, we have Motif Basketball player break auction day tomorrow. It'll break on Friday. And we're going to ship that out Friday, same day there. And then I cannot say with 100% certainty what we're going to do for Topps Chrome Black. We do have some cases coming in. I'm not sure exactly how we're going to break them yet. But hopefully I'll have that figured out in the next day or two. We might start seeing some listings on eBay. Comes out next Wednesday. But we won't be available to break it then. We'll be breaking it next, probably either Saturday or Sunday. A few days after release. Jazz Chisholm with a blue right there. Jose Altuve Chrome and Chris Bassett blue. George Brett through the years insert. Great job on those. Frederick Law Olmsted, landscape architect right there. Landscape architect. Can't pretend he's one I'm too familiar with. Cal Raleigh, Blues backer. Biggio, father son. Chrome for Shohei Ohtani from the Record Breakers. Yeah, first 50-50 right there. Young Lee, blue, spackle. One day we're going to catch an Ohtani card that's numbered 50-50. One of these days, hopefully in this year's baseball. Blue Chrome, that is numbered. Number 93 out of 150 right there. Ernie Banks, 93 out of 150. And Schwellenbach, Schwelly with the, I guess this greenback. I don't know what exactly to call the insert, but greenback Schwelly. Joey Lopafito, blue. MJ Melendez, refractor. And we do have a second relic card here. It is Freddie Freeman, game used memorabilia, game used patch. Freddie. The firemen here. Hard to read. Helsley and Class A, I believe. So that's a blue spec parallel. Do my random stat for the end. Chris Bryant. Blue. Holiday Father and Sons. Just the base. Generally not going to call it those random base cards, so to speak, from here on out. Brian Reynolds, Chrome. So there's some different Father and Sons in the set, of course. Then you have the League Leaders trios. We'll take care of that. We'll split them up as fairly as evenly as possible as far as the base cards are concerned on those. All right, Ohtani. Nice Ohtani, little blue spackle. Badgers. Greg Jones, blue. Amador, Chrome rookie, and Jake Berger, blue spackle. Jose Iglesias, blue. Willie Castro with a refractor. JT again, Chrome rookie. Ron Acuna Jr. on the holographic insert parallel. Aaron Nola, blue spackle. Mookie Betts Chrome, Jacob Wilson with a nice blue rookie parallel. Samuel Adams, founding father. Marcell Ozuna with a blue spackle. Mookie Betts, blue. And last tackle box number 2 right here. Icons insert for Yamamoto and Carlos Rodon with a blue spackle. All right, bear with me as I scroll through these. It is the flip bat we are searching for. If you didn't see the last case or you missed at the start here, found one in the first case. Hopefully one or two this case. All right, not that box. On to number 3. All right, come on now, Heritage. Give us some ink. Give us something really low numbers, something nice here. Jose Altuve Chrome, Luis Peralta Blue. Luis Angel Acuna. It's one of those kind of throwback 25th anniversary inserts. Ernest Hemingway, novelist. Adrian Del Castillo, blue spackle. Edwin Diaz, blue. Jack Leiter Chrome. Pardon me. John Kinsey Noel with the blue spackle Guardians. Brandon Nimmo blue. Dodgers beat Yankees. Dodgers card there, World Series. Hello, Amador with the Chrome and Nicky Lopez blue. Dustin Harris blue. Refractor here, AL and NL champs. So this will be random between the Yankees and the Dodgers. Refractor. Corbin Carroll with the holographic insert parallel from the Icon set. Willie Adames, blue spackle. Max Scherzer, blue. I don't think that's anything different. It felt a little different. Connor Norby, I'm just going to set it aside for the moment in case you see another Connor Norby and realize that's an image variation or something. I don't think so, though. It was in the spot. I don't know. Brian Reynolds, Chrome, and Joe Ryan, blue spackle. Perhaps ran out from those already. Ricky Henderson through the years. Jock Peterson, blue. Actually, there's... Hey, look at that. There's Connor Norby. Right there. And this one was different. All right. So that is a something different here. It's not a flip bat when you're saying flip stock. It's just a different image. I mean, that's an image variation, right? I don't see what else it would be but an image variation. No, stock's the normal on both sides. But it is an image variation there. All right. Connor Norby. Should see image near the number. Gotcha. Just like the... Doesn't. Just like the high number did. Just going to check the other one just in case it did. Say it at the top of the bat knob. possible for me to read that up there. No, I don't see anything there. No. But it's a different image. Gotta be an image variation of some sort. Riley Green Refractor. Variation, so to speak. No, neither one of these cards say anything right below the number. No, I know what you mean, because that's how Heritage high number was. Clubhouse Collection Relic for Sandy Alcantara. Game used mem. Richie Palacios. Blue Spackle. Very small. Maybe not perceivable to the naked eye. There's definitely no print right there on either one. But it's the same card number, 100% different image, obviously. At least this was from that stack. Sorry, I just got these off the stack. All right, Ohtani with a chrome card. From the Record Breakers, Stephen Kwan blue. Yeah, that's one of those. No notes. All right, we got a black chrome. That's going to be numbered Nico Horner out of 76. 5 of 76 for Nico and the Cubbies. Edgar Allan Poe. Or the Edgar Allan Poe card. Jonah Heim, blue spackle. Cade Smith, blue. JT again, chrome rookie. George Brett with that greenback insert. Jurickson Profar, blue spackle. Flip bat hunt here. See. All right, nothing yet in the way of flip bats. On to box number 4. Roberto Clemente with a chrome. Luis Garcia Jr. blue. Numbered right here. Donovan Solano for the Padres. 26 out of 200. This numbering in here, it is possible to miss that. I don't think we missed any in the first case, but, find out in the end. Bryce Terang blue. Caught it just in the nick of time there. Reed Detmers chrome and Bryce Terang blue spackle. Austin Wells, one of those 25th anniversaries. Josh Hader, blue. Refractor here for Bryce Miller. And an autograph, Willie Randolph. Willie Randolph for the Pirates. On-card ink, of course, not numbered though. But on-card ink for Willie Randolph. Drew Romo. Blue spackle. Mookie Betts, Icons insert. Sorry about that. Helen Keller. Political activist Helen Keller. Junior Caminero. Shame. A shame that she is not here to see this. Helen Keller card. Cedric Mullins, blue. Orlando Arcia, chrome. That was low of me, right? Is it too soon? Merrill Kelly, blue spackle. Not sure if anybody got it anyway, but if you did, maybe it's too soon. Jackson Job, nice chrome rookie for Jackson Job. Yasmani Grandal, blue. We don't have a lot of people watching. Yeah, it says 6 viewers on YouTube, a few on eBay Live. I just try to amuse myself a little sometimes. Sometimes I feel like I'm talking to myself and I belong to myself. Sometimes I have a whole conversation in my head at the same time I'm talking out loud, reading out cards too. It's kind of scary. John F. Kennedy. Man, we got a lot of different ones in this case. These are all part. Oh, man, I did not realize that was not part of the regular set. President John F. Kennedy. Hey, look at that. I'm glad they put president. I would have no idea who he was. JD Martinez, blue. Spackle. All right, it's a fun set. What can I say? Danny Jansen, blue. James Wood, rookie on the back there. It's no Gypsy Queen or Alan Ginter. Although I will say, I never actually ripped. I ripped some personals of those before in my life, of course, but I've never ripped any actual case breaks in either one of those products. JT Real Muto Chrome. You got so many non-baseball things going on sometimes there. Matt Chapman with a black chrome, 72 out of 76. Nice color match as well for the Giants there with a black chrome Matt Chapman.
Could have been one of them.
Randy Johnson through the years. Wyatt Langford, blue spackle. What's that?
It could have been one of them.
One of what?
The poker.
Oh, well, this ain't a poker set. Yeah, where's the great poker player in here? Where's the Doyle Brunson? We got Jaron Duran, blue. Or maybe he's in the set. Who knows? Could be. I didn't know Kennedy. I didn't know Helen Keller were in here. Definitely finding some new ones in this case. Again, for all those base cards, when it comes to those, we will just be just randomly distributing them. Like probably almost everybody will get at least one. Dalton Varsho, chrome. Mitch Spence with a blue spackle. If we pull any parallels of those we would take the time to random separately at the very end of the break. Jose Siri, blue. Sasaki, first one I've noticed at least for Sasaki. Top loading on his. Zach Neto with a refractor. And Anthony Volpe with the now I'm blanking on the name. Holographic? I think you told me last time, Thomas. Holo something. Anthony Volpe from that 25th anniversary set. Holo insert parallel. Ryan McMahon with the blue spackle. Just escaped my head what they called it. Holographic. Okay. It did randomly come up with it. It didn't sound right to me, but holographic. All right, last little stack to look through for that flip bat. Not a number 4. All right, on to box number 5. Mark Vientos, blue. Cedeno Rafaela, number 50. Either 52 or 57. I think it's 57 out of 200 right there. Red Sox. Lubob Chrome and Kai Bush, blue spackle. Aaron Judge is one of those 25th anniversaries. We got Kumar Rocker blue. Jesus Lizard refractor. Jackson Joe Brookie. Kyle Tucker, Clubhouse Collection game used memorabilia right there for Kyle Tucker. Xavier Edwards, blue spackle. So we are on one auto out of 5 boxes. We only got 2 in the first case. Maybe it's kind of like that. Just don't get a lot. Josh Lowe, Chrome. Jordan Westberg, blue. Ellie De La Cruz, Icons insert. Andrew Carnegie. Carnegie Hall right there. American Steel Industry. Yordan Alvarez, blue spackle. Class A, blue. William Contreras, chrome. Christian Yelich, blue spackle. Monte Wade Jr. chrome. Brandon Drury, blue. F. Scott Fitzgerald, Ryder. Again, different ones. Mitch Haniger, blue spackle. Fitzgerald was Gatsby, right? Am I getting that right? I feel like I am. Hunter Brown, blue. Chrome for Reese Hoskins. Ichiro, through the years insert. Tyler Glasnow, blue spackle. Got Zach Wheeler on a green chrome here, 35 out of 99 for the Phillies, and Jonathan India, blue. Wilson Contreras chrome, Anthony Rendon blue specs. Blue rookie for Brooks Lee. Refractor Carlos Correa for the Twins. And last pack here of box number 5. Mason Wynn with the throwback holographic insert parallel. Mason Wynn. And Will Benson blue speckle. All right. Scroll through for that flip back. Come on now. nothing there as far as the flip's concerned. Let's go on to number 6. Good luck, everybody. Box number 6. We got Spencer Horwitz with a blue. Spencer Schwellenbach with a blue rookie. Sasaki. Cunha, that has to be an image variation right there. Image variation of some sort. Let's see. There's nothing written there. It's not a flip bat. I don't know. Definitely first time I've seen that card, though. That has got to be an image variation. Acuna. Nice hit for the Braves. That's where your image variations are. Gustavo Campera, Chrome, and Dansby Swanson. Blue Spackle. Through the years, Greg Maddux, Nolan Arenado, blue. And we got a black parallel here. These do not come that often. Gustavo Campero, black rookie parallel. First case had 3 of those. Assume it's something along those lines per case. We got Mickey Moniak, refractor. Angels there in the black. And we got a relic here. Juan Soto, game used relic. Not bad. Clubhouse collection for Soto and the Yankees there for Soto, of course. I shouldn't say of course. Sometimes still Yankees on Soto. Brian Woot, blue spackle. Most of his cards, I believe, in the set are Mets. Not on the game used relic. Story checks out. Joan Duran, Chrome, and Luis Heel. Blue. Pete Crow Armstrong on the 25th anniversary insert. Andrew Jackson, Perez Jack. Mike King, blue spackle. Will Wagner, blue rookie. Curtis Mead, Chrome. Royce Lewis, Chrome. And then we have one for the random stack. Chris Sale, Dylan Cease, and Zach Wheeler on the blue spackle. Breakout leaders. I got a blue Shota here. Blue Chrome, numbered out of 150. It is number 81, I believe, out of 150. Managa. Nice color match as well. Corbin Carroll, blue. There's Acuna's normal card, as opposed to the variation we found a bit ago. Nuove Marte, refractor. Yamamoto with the Icons holographic insert parallel. Porter Hodge, blue minivan, blue spackle. Probably it's not called either one of those things. Let's throw that out there. Matt McLean, Chrome, and Hunter Goodman, blue. John James Audubon, naturalist and artist. Alrighty then. Max Muncy, blue spackle. Juan Soto, blue. Shane Bieber Chrome. Coming up on halftime here. Another one for the random stack here. Hard to read them on that. I should know though, right? That's obviously Judge. That's Soto in the end. I can't read in the middle. Fontander, that's who it is. For the random stack in the blue. Spackle. So, 2/3 of a shot. It'll be a Yankees card. Robin Yount. One of those greenback inserts. Helio Ramos with the blue spackle. Closing out the first half of the case. All right, little back check for flip bats. Then I'm going to take a little 20-second halftime water break. Gotta stay hydrated. And sometimes I can break 4 hours straight and be like, man, I need to sip on some water, man. Don't think about it. All right, not in there, flip back, so none in the first half here. All right. Voice is ready for half two. Box number 7 here. Good luck, everybody. Brendan Donovan, blue. Stocky. Got a chrome for the random stacks. Scubo Blanco and Valdez. Joey Lopafito with the blue spackle. Otani with one of the throwbacks right there. 25th anniversary insert, I should say. Bryce Harper, blue. Resigns, nice rookie refractor. All right, this one's a little thicker. We might be getting another relic here. Yeah, we are. It's another relic. It is Justin Verlander, game use mem. Base relic there. For the Astros, and next one here, Jacob Wilson with the blue spackle rookie. James Wood base rookie as well. Pete Fairbanks chrome and Reese Hines blue. Dylan Cruz icons insert. Daniel Boone. Frontiersman and Pioneer. Chris Bryant gives me blue spackle. I just had to read it. Frontiersman and Pioneer, Mr. Daniel Boone. Little did he know he'd begin a card in 2025. Jackson Churio blue. Or maybe he did know. Maybe he assumed he would. We'll never know for sure. Jordan blue. Jim Colborn with a Brew Crew on the buyback here from 76. Josh Chisholm Jr. Blue spackle. Stan Musial. Chrome. Tyler Glasnow. Blue. Stephen Foster, father of American music. Zach Galen. Blue spackle. I can dig that. Here you go, Steven. We can all appreciate that. Marco Luciano with a blue chrome here out of 150. I think it's 84, if I'm not mistaken, of 150. Luciano for the Giants. Jonathan Cannon, blue. Gunnar Henderson, chrome. Mark McGuire through the years, and Greg Jones, blue spackle. Max Mayer, blue. Nick Sogard, chrome rookie. Jose Iglesias, blue spackle. Bryce Miller, blue. Two more packs for box 7 here. Jose Siri, refractor. And Jace Young. That is the holographic parallel from the 25th anniversary set right there. A little harder to tell on that card, but that's the holographic parallel from that set. For Jace Young. Adolis Garcia, blue spackle. Alright, gonna scroll through for a flip back. Come on now. Let's find one. Alright, now there. Box 8. Lucky guy. Come on, box 8. Deliver something great. Blue parallel for Lake Bachar. Batcher. Name my son Lake. I don't know about that. AL and NL champion, so that's a dual card there. Dylan Cruz, rookie. Slightly thicker, hopefully, yeah, just 2 chromes, that's why. Much better than finding a relic, right? Francisco Lindor, chrome. Josh Hader, blue spackle. No relic, no relic, no relic. Come on, autograph and stop. Johnny Bench. Johnny Bench. Put an insert there. And Jorge Polanco, blue. David Festa, refractor rookie. For the Twins. Man, but there's the relic. There is the relic. Zach Gelliff, game used mem clubhouse collection for the A's. No offense, Zach, we're just looking for ink. Yasmani Grandal with the blue spackle. Travis d'Arnaud chrome and Porter Hodge blue. Bobby Witt Jr., nice numbered hit. 11 out of 200 on the Witt. 11 of 200, nice hit, Royals. Through the years, Cal Ripken Jr. Franklin D. Roosevelt. That's President Rose. I had to double check that because it's like, it looks kind of red. I'm like, that's not a red parallel or anything, right? I wish it was. It is not. Just how they have that photo. Cedric Mullins, blue spackle. Jackson Jobe rookie. We got Shane Bieber with a blue. Lane Thomas chrome. Chris Bassett, blue chrome. By the way, for those father and son cards, since it only does say one team on the front, so I had to double check, but the official checklist does have both teams. Therefore, we are considering that something to split up evenly between the two. Jacob deGrom, 74 of 76 here on the bicentennial parallel. Jacob deGrom for the Rangers. And Hunter Bidge, chrome rookie. And a blue parallel there for Hank Aaron. Henry Ford. Founded Ford. Yeah, that is correct. Henry Ford. Danny Jansen. With a blue spackle. Ozzy Albies blue. Gilbert Diaz, chrome rookie. Mike Trout, icons. Jarren Duran, blue spackle. Monte Wade Jr. blue. Jake McCarthy chrome and Mookie Betts on the blue spackle. Jace Young with a blue rookie parallel. 2 more packs for box 8 number here. Come on, give us something to make 8 great. It is Kyle Gibson with a refractor. That ain't going to make 8 great. Kyle Gibson refractor for the Cardinals. I do see gold here. I see gold out of 50, I believe. Gold chrome. I hope so. Let's see. Let's see. Lance Lynn, Cardinals. Another Cardinal right there. Lance Lynn out of 50. 49 out of 50 for Lance Lynn. We got Schwellenbach. Schwelly with the holographic insert parallel. And Cole Reagans on the blue spackle. All right. Maybe we'll find us a flip bat here. Maybe that's what we'll do to make 8 great. Well, let's find us a nice flip bat. Still one last chance to make 8 great. Well, isn't that something? How did that happen? Well, we found one. Well, hold on here. Did I find one or am I just... No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just thrown off because I had it upside down on the pile. I don't usually have anything upside down on the pile there. That was the problem. Yeah. All right, that was Brandon Marsh. He was flipped around there, but for no reason in particular. All right, false alarm. Sorry about that. All right, not there. All right, number 9. Box number 9 coming up. Gotta be thorough. Thanks a little extra time there. It's like first case, we found one in the first box. I'm like, okay, it's gonna be like 1 per box or whatever. Now I've gone through so many stacks without finding a second one. Hopefully we're still rolling the last 4, but good luck here. 4 boxes to go in the case. Biggest hit still yet to come for this case, right? Come on now. Hope so. Tyler Glasnow, chrome. Zach Neto, blue. Only 1 auto so far. Surely we'll get at least another Nolan Ryan insert. This is a numbered parallel, numbered trio here for Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Jr., and Aaron Judge. 143 of 200 to be randomed at the end, of course. Cyrus McCormack, pioneer of industrial agriculture. Okay. Mike Trout with a blue spackle. Yeah, well, that person's not going to get 154, that's for sure. 150 is way too high on that. I mean, obviously, Scuba is an awesome young pitcher, but it ain't a rookie. That's just way too high. Kikuchi, Chrome. Yeah, it'll come down. Bo Bichette, blue spackle. Ellie De La Cruz on the blue. Is that? No, I just don't know. La Cabra. La Cabra? Is that like some... Yeah, that's Class A. Okay. I saw this name. I'm like, what is that? Okay, that is definitely a version of some sort of variation. I don't know. La Cabra. I guess that's his nickname. I don't know it. I'm sorry I don't. But Emmanuel Class A? That's my guess. Well, whatever it is, that's definitely short print. We didn't notice anything like that in the first case. Perhaps we missed it. Oh, you saw the fine print on the back? I'll check it out. But yeah, obviously that's a short print of sorts. Jake Cronenworth, Chrome, and Spencer Steer, blue spackle. Where are you seeing the fine print on the back of that? Here's the card again. I am not sure where you were seeing. I don't think it's clear there. Near the baseball number, but below it. Oh my goodness, right there, right there. I see where you're looking at now. I was always looking in here. That is so small, yeah. Here, I'm going to set aside for later the top load, but then I'm going to, so for the Acuna and that one, take quick pictures with my phone, zoom them in. See if we can read what that says there. Sorry about the delay here. We'll just take a few seconds. Yeah, so that's a nickname. It says there, nickname. And for the Acuna, yep, image. That's what I was guessing. Just says image on the Acuna. So image variation on the Acuna, nickname variation there on the La Cabra. Yeah, it is so tiny. I'm hidden there. Thank you. Always a good team effort. Corbin Carroll. Corbin Carroll with the icons insert. David Festa, blue rookie. Would not be surprised if we had a nickname variation in the first case that I never saw as we're opening. So hopefully we'll catch that during the sort. But either way, all the cards do ship, so get it either way. Jackson Churio, refractor. Definitely are paying attention. There's some good eyes right there. I'm surprised I caught the nickname too. Jackson Job, base. And for the Yankees, game used memorabilia for Aaron Judge. Game used memorabilia, clubhouse collection. Judge, Willie Castro, blue spackle. Nice long distance teamwork, buddy. High five. Gavin Stone, blue. At least now I know where to look if I'm not totally sure. Austin Gomber, Chrome, Pete Crow Armstrong on the blue spackle. Noelve Marte with a blue. Brendan Donovan, refractor. Tony Gwynn with the holographic through the years insert parallel. Reese Hines, blue splatter. Oh, that's a chrome version here for the father and son. Roger and Cody. Kyle Gibson, blue. Yeah, it's a numbered one. I just have it there because it's going to be random. Tecumseh. Shawnee Chief. Yeah, bringing me back to school right there. Jose Caballero, blue spackle. Likely pronouncing it wrong, but that's what I remember pronouncing it as. Mickey Moniak, blue. Masataka Yoshida, chrome. And last pack here, box number 9. Bryce Harper with the 25th anniversary. Teoscar Hernandez on the blue spackle, and we are on to the back to look for that bat. All right, come on, flip bat. So I could do the full search and look for the tiny print, but man, that would take way too long. Oh, I gotta turn the cards. Again, I do not know from the odds if it's like a 1 per caser. We did find one in the first case, hopefully it will here, but I'm not sure. All right. Box number 10. What you got? What you got in the eBay live chat? I'm not sure what that was referring to, and apologies if I missed it for a while. This is a break. Of course, all these were sold yesterday. As teams, pick a team break. Normally, it would have them. I think it has them. You know, if you're linked to it, if you're part of the break or whatever, maybe you can see where they were sold on the side. But in this case, I did mess up and did not add the listings properly, so you're not going to see it there. Merrill Kelly, blue. So apologies for any confusion. It's a break. All spots were sold yesterday. They're always sold in advance for all of our breaks. Our next one will be Motif Basketball on Friday. Auctions due in tomorrow for that. That's a 2-case player break of Motif Basketball. The next baseball, I think we'll likely do some Topps Chrome Black here. And then we do have, of course, Bowman comes out on May 7th. Not too far away. Chrome RBI AL leaders Judge Ramirez and Brent Rooker. Bryce Harper with the blue spackle. So more baseball on the way pretty soon. Some fun stuff there. I like both those products a lot. Obviously, Bowman's a favorite. Aaron Judge insert PCA blue. Bryce Harper refractor. Just realizing, I think I put that as a throwback before when it was just a base card, but Bryce Harper refractor. Yeah, I did. No, wait, it's not. Never mind. It's just, they both say All-Star, that's all it is. That wasn't insert before. Okay, moving on. And we got another relic. Jordan Westberg, Game Used Relic Clubhouse Collection Black. Relic. Nick Gonzalez, blue spackle. And we got orange here. Orange should be out of 25. Home run leaders, Ohtani, Ozuna, and Schwarber. Number 20. God, I wish I could read that better. Is that 25 out of 25? I think it is. I thought it said 26 out of 25, but that wouldn't be the case. Anyway, it's out of 25. I might be off on the bottom, but that's pretty cool. Orange parallel, that will be random. Be a pretty nice random at the end there. Orange parallel, Ohtani, Ozuna, Schwarber, Lucas Erkic with the chrome and Carlos Correa blue. We'll just go ahead and have that with the numbered. Rod Carew through the years. PT Barnum Showman. Right there. Yeah. Jackson Churio, blue spackle. Well, I was pointing out as she was sleeving him about to top load it. Touch of like a, sometimes you see a little like almost like a fingernail niche, and it's like a, it's a very small one, but there is something there. It's definitely an imperfection right there. A little hard to catch it right there, but it is definitely there. Gotta point out when we see it. I don't think it's bad enough to, you know, call for replacement or anything, but it's an imperfection. Junior Caminero blue. Let's put it there. Yeah, I think there's a 200 there too. I'll say. Probably best. Robert Suarez chrome. Got Brendan Donovan, blue spackle. Ian Happ, chrome, and Drew Romo, blue. Ida Wells, founder of NAACP. Jonathan Cannon, blue spackle. Was that Sasaki? Yes, it was Sasaki. JD Martinez, blue. Hunter Brown, chrome. Bobby Witt Jr. on the Icons insert, and Max Mayer, blue spackle. Wyatt Langford, blue. Andy Pajes with the chrome, and Bryce Miller, blue spackle. Mitch Spence, blue. Got Matt McLean with another black parallel right here. Pretty rare parallel. Matt McLean on the black. Jonathan Cannon with a refractor. Playing for the Reds, Cannon for the White Sox. Shohei Ohtani on the holographic insert parallel there. Ohtani. Doyers. Zach Neto, blue spackle to close out box number 10. Though let's look for a flip back. Come on now. Time to find one. Not yet. All right, 2 to go. On to the penultimate box here. Good luck, everybody. Definitely due for at least another autograph here in these last 2. David Peterson, chrome, and Adolis Garcia, blue. Mason Wynn. One of the throwbacks there. One of the 25th anniversary insert set. Hayden Randolph, founding father. CJ Abrams. There's our founding mothers. CJ Abrams, blue spackle. Jackson Jobs, base rookie. Mike Trout, blue. Nathan Eovaldi, chrome. Nacho Alvarez Jr. with a blue spackle rookie. Brian Woot with a blue. All right, another parallel to 76 here. Hey, nice one. Acuna, Bicentennial, 73 of 76. Cool card right there. Or Mr. Ronald Acuna Jr. All right, Brenton Doyle. You know what? We had this card in the first case too, and I remember not being sure if it was a variation or not. I can see something there. Might see image. I'm not sure exactly what, but yeah, that is a variation for Brenton Doyle right there for sure. Ryan Wu on the chrome. Alejandro Kirk with a blue spackle. Shohei Ohtani through the years. Spencer Steer with a blue. Jose Caballero with a refractor. And there's our second auto. It is Tony Oliva. Red ink on this one. Not sure if that means anything. Oh, hey, man, that is like the... You can put it on an angle and you'll never see a number on this card. But there is red numbering right here. It looks like 70... Well, Frank, to be honest, it looks like 79 out of 76. But that can't be what it is. Maybe it's out of 96, 79 of 96. Tony Oliva. That's probably what it is. There we go. Tony Oliva. Twins. Red ink. Hall of Fame. Yep, there you go. Justin Henry Malloy. Blue. On card, obviously. And numbers. Justin Henry Malloy. Blue. Spackle rookie. Cedric Mullins out of 99. 74 of 99. Teoscar Hernandez with a blue. Pete Alonso, chrome, Hurston Waldrop, the blue spackle. Jordan blue. Teoscar Hernandez, refractor. Bryce Harper, holographic, insert parallel. Joey Meneses, blue spackle. Gerardo Perdomo, chrome, and Willie Castro, blue. I'm just realizing they say on the back, so it's dark blue and then light blue sparkle variations are what they're calling them precisely. So my spackle wasn't far off. Actually closer than I realized. We like the spackle here to be a combination of sparkle and speckle, so I just used to go with that. Frederick Douglass. Abolitionist Frederick Douglass. Garrett Cole. Blue spackle. Jose Caballero with a dark blue, as it's supposed to be called, dark blue. Now I've learned. Josh Naylor, chrome. You know, naturally I wait till the end of the 23rd or 24 boxes of breaking to learn the proper names. Paul Skeens here. Insert Paul Skeens. Kevin Begosman with a blue spackle closing out the box. Come on, flip bat. If it's a case hit, then we're like 50-50 to get one here. I don't know that it is. Last small stack here before we move on to the final box. Nope, not there. All right. Final box. Good luck. Last box magic. Let's go. Make it happen here, please. Good luck, everyone. Chrome here for Michael Conforto, Nick Gonzalez with the dark blue. James Wood on the 25th anniversary insert. Thurgood Marshall. Can't read it, but I know it's something to do with the Supreme Court, right? Jackson Merrill, blue spackle. Nolan Jones, Rockies. Scooble, Reagans, and Gilbert on the chrome. Strikeout leaders, so that would be random. We're going to do the recap right after this. Ellie De La Cruz with a nice blue spackle. Recap right after this box fairly quickly, and then we will do the... take care of those randoms. Anthony Rizzo, blue. Yep, it seemed a little different. That is definitely an image variation of sorts for Marcell Ozuna right there. Marcell Ozuna. And Dan Worthen. I'm going to go with Worthen. That's your buyback right there, Dan Worthen. Javier Assad, chrome, and David Festo with a blue spackle. Through the years, Mookie, Relvis Martinez, dark blue. Refractor for Stephen Kwan. And we did find another relic here. Game Use Mem, Xander Bogaerts, Clubhouse Collection for the Padres. Kyle Gibson, blue spackle. 2 autos just like the first case. Wouldn't say that meets expectations there. Riley Green, blue. I got a blue chrome, Clayton Kershaw here, number 91 out of 150. Jackson Jobe there. Ryan Bliss with a chrome rookie, and Noel Marte blue. Zach Wheeler blue. Max Mayer refractor. William Contreras with the holographic icons insert. Carlos Correa, blue spackle. like 6 packs remain here. Coming down to it. Logan Webb, Chrome. Jorge Soler, Blue. Jackie Robinson, baseball player. I like how they put that, but it is going to be a Dodgers card. They do have the Dodgers on there, of course. I mean, we know Jackie's Dodgers. Mickey Moniak, Blue, Spackle. There are a few cases like that where it's an actual baseball player. We know it. Andrew Vaughn, blue, dark blue. We had a Babe Ruth in the first case going to the Yankees. For the most part, those will be randomly distributed. That's just the trio. We got Connor Norby on a Chrome rookie. And this is the final pack. Good luck. Jackson Holiday insert and Christopher Sanchez with a blue spackle. All right, last chance here. Hopefully we can find us a flipped bat. Come on. If it's a case hit, then we should get one here in this box. On to the last stack. Got the recap right after finish this stack here. Well, don't know if it's technically a case hit. If it is, unless someone missed it, well, we're going to obviously be checking things again during the sort, but unfortunately not in this case. All right, let's get to, at least that's what it looks like. Let's get to the recap. In just a moment here. All right. All set for the recap here. We're going to start things off with the refractors. We got Stephen Kwan, Max Mayer, Teoscar Hernandez, Jose Caballero, Jonathan Cannon, Bryce Harper, Brendan Donovan, Kyle Gibson, Jackson Churio, David Festa, Jose Siri, Reese Hines, Carlos Correa, Jesus Lizard, Mickey Moniak, Ellie De La Cruz, Noel Marte, Zach Neto, Bryce Miller, Riley Green, Willie Castro, MJ Melendez, and Parker Meadows. Then we have our our inserts that are, close to 1 per box or so. We just go ahead and top load these. These are the, I believe, 25th anniversaries. We have James Wood, Mason Wynn, Bryce Harper, Luis Angel Acuna, Dylan Cruz, Shohei Ohtani, Aaron Judge, Pete Armstrong, and Austin Wells. Next up, we have, I forget what they're calling this one, but another insert set here. We got Jackson Holiday, Paul Skeens, Aaron Judge, Nolan Ryan, Johnny Bench, Francisco Lindor, Robin Yount, George Brett, and Spencer Schwellenbach. These are the icon inserts. Icons. Bobby Witt Jr., Mike Trout, Corbin Carroll, Dylan Cruz, Ellie De La Cruz, Francisco Lindor, Mookie Betts, and Yoshinobu Yamamoto. My son to grow up to be a baseball player. He's being named Jackson Cruz. I'm just saying. All right, and these are the holographic inserts. Holographic insert parallels. From through the years, we got George Brett, Tony Gwynn. From the anniversary set, we got Mason Wynn, Anthony Volpe, and Jace Young. I don't know what to call this one, but we got Schwellenbach, Acuna, and Ohtani. And from the icons, we have Corbin Carroll, William Contreras, Bryce Harper, and Yamamoto. How is there not a Jackson Cruz already? I don't know. Life's mysteries. Let's see. Will not miss anything. Okay, numbered hits. Starting out of 200, we have this trio for Witt, Vlad Jr., and Aaron Judge. Of course, that will be randomed in just a moment. I'm going to set it aside. Also out of 200, we have Witt, Ceddanne Rafaela, and Donovan Solano. Out of 150, we have blue chromes for Clayton Kershaw, Marco Luciano, Shota Imanaga, and Ernie Banks. Out of 99, we have green chrome for Cedric Mullins, Luis Garcia Jr., and Zach Wheeler. Out of 76, we got a couple of black chromes. They are Nico Horner and Matt Chapman. And then we have the Bicentennials, really nice one there. Ronald Acuna Jr. and Jacob deGrom. Gold out of 50 here. Gold chrome, we have Lance Lynn. And orange chrome, we have Ohtani, Ozuna, and Kyle Schwarber on a trio. Gotta point out, as we did during the break, there's a tiniest little indentation right up here. It's not that bad, but it does exist. We gotta point out when we see it. All right, so that'll be in the random stack in a moment. We'll do that one separately when we get to those. Next up, let's do the relics. All base relics here in this case. Unfortunately, we do have 10 relics, which means we only have 2 autos, but just like the first case. All game used, of course. Sander Bogarts, George Westberg, Aaron Judge, Zach Geloff, Justin Verlander, Juan Soto, Austin Riley, Kyle Tucker, Freddie Freeman, and Sandy Alcantara. Next up, we got our buybacks. Dan Worthen, Jim Colburn. Should say Dan Worthen for the Expos, which actually goes to the Nats. Jim Colburn for the Brew Crew. Al Fitzmaurice for the Royals, and Connor Norby. Oh, Connor Norby is not a buyback. Excuse me. That's one of those image variations. All right, we'll get to that in a second. We have the black base parallels. These are quite rare. Only got 3. Only got 3 in the first case as well. Gustavo Campero for the Angels and Matt McLean for the Reds. Excuse me, we only got 2 this time. We have image variations, and well, let's just do this first. We got a nickname variation, La Cabra, Guardians, Emmanuel Clase. Then we have image variations from Marcell Ozuna, Brenton for the Braves, Brenton Doyle for the Rockies, Acuna also for the Braves, and Connor Norby for the Marlins. I did not look. I think that says image, but it's definitely a variation of sorts like that. Lastly, we have autographs here for Willie Randolph for the Pirates, base auto, and Tony Oliva. Tony is the red ink numbered, which is really hard to see the numbering, but it is up there, especially harder with the top loader on. But it's out of 96, I believe, 79, 96. All right, moving on to the randoms. Oh, one thing for the randoms, we do have these. So for the most part, this stack is non-baseball players. We do have Jackie Robinson on top. That is a baseball player. That's going to the Dodgers. But the rest of these are not. So we do have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 23 more here, which is approximately the same as we got in the first case. I think they basically come 2 per box. Anyway, we're just going to be randomly placing those in. I'm just going to put it bluntly like that. They're not, if we had any parallels of it, we would actually run a random for it, but they're relatively common. But we're still going to, they're non-baseball stuff. We're just going to try to put at least 1 in each order. People who got multiple teams generally will get the same number of the teams they bought, maybe minus 1 here and there. Okay, let's see. Okay, the actual randoms. Time to do these. So we're going to save the 2 numbered ones for last. For now, these are all trios, all unnumbered, and these are all duals. So first we're going to do the duals. Got 3 different cards here. Just going to roll 1 die 1 time. If it is a 1, 2, or 3, it'll go to, these will all go to the left side of that card. If it's a 4, 5, or 6, they'll go to the right. Simple as that. Here we go. Again, this does not apply to the big ones at all. Just these little duals. It is a 5. So that means the right side of the card. So this would go to the Dodgers. It's a refractor. This would go to the Guardians, and this would go to the Phillies. Okay. All right, so for the trios here, pretty similar. For these, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just like that, naturally. And it's going to be 1 dice roll, and it's going to apply to all these. For these, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just like that. And any case where we have 2 of a card, such as this, it's possible we have a 3. No, we just have 2. Any case where we would have 2, then the better one, which would be this chrome one, the winner of the dice roll would get that one, and then we just go 1 after that. So in other words, if Chris Sale, the 1 or 2 was rolled, then they would get the better one, and the next one goes to Dylan Cease there for the Padres. The Padres spot. Okay, so that's going to apply to all these. Here we go. is a 4. So that would be the middle spot. So like in this case, that's Anthony Santander. I'm not going to go through all of them, but Aaron, this one would be Jose Ramirez, etc. All right. Now, for the big ones. Starting with this one, Bobby Witt Jr. Actually, what I'm going to do here is roll this die. Actually, roll 2 dice. We're going to end up doing these on screen with the names, especially since that's a much bigger card. Do these on screen with the names. But I'm going to roll these dice 1 time, determine how many times we're going to random those 3 cards. Here we go. As long as it's not snake eyes, we will go with this number. It is 9. Take it easy there, Thomas. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for the help. It is 9 there. There you are. Put that aside. So first up, we have Witt, Vlad, Jr., and Judge. Just like this. That's the order there on the card. We're going to go 9 times and get these names on screen. There it is. I want to make absolutely sure. Yep, showing up on both screens. Here we go. 9 times. Top spot gets the card. Good luck. 1 and 2. Obviously, it goes to the team. This is the team break. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. That is going to Vlad Jr., thus the Blue Jays. All right, Blue Jays get that one. Get that back off screen. Same deal here. 9 times on this. Ohtani on top, then Ozuna, and then Schwarber. I'm just going to say Kyle. Easier for me. All right, here we go. 9 times. Top spot gets it. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. That is going to Kyle Schwarber. Kyle Schwarber and the Phillies. All right, so we have to do one more thing real fast. Almost done. That is for all the base like this. We are going to split these up as evenly as possible. Obviously, there's multiples, maybe up to, I don't know, maybe 10. I have no idea. Maybe there's like 2 or 10 of each or whatever. Something like that. Probably nowhere near close to that. But anywho, it will be split up as evenly as possible. For the cases where we don't have an even number, we're going to roll 1 die 1 time. It's going to apply to all this stuff. So essentially for all the duels, if we had an extra 1 of 1, if we roll it, if the die is a 1, 2, or 3, left side, 4, 5, 6, right side, and the same dice roll will apply to all the trios, such as this. If it's, say, a 4, it goes here. If it's a 1, 2, it goes here. 3, 4 here. 5, 6 here. And that, again, that does not give every card here. That just means we are going to split them up as even as possible. That's just where the extra card comes into play when we do have extra. Or if we have 2 extra, then we just go 1 to the right after the first one. All right, here we go. It is a 6. So that means the right side on the duels and the bottom right or the far right on the trios. All right, that's everything here. Thanks a bunch for joining us. We got a lot of work to do because we do plan to ship all this out tomorrow, and then they're big sorts. There's a chance it gets delayed until Friday, but most likely we'll get them out tomorrow. That's the plan. That's the hope. We are, let's see. Yeah, if you did pay shipping multiple times with the 2 breaks here, we are going to refund that. I don't think anybody did, but if they did, we always do refund that. And yeah, we'll have them out. All cards do ship. Thanks a bunch for joining us here for Topps Heritage 2025 Heritage Release Day. Thank you, especially Thomas there with all the help in the chat. I know you're not with us anymore, but thank you very much. And yeah, signing off here, John. Lastly, this break was sponsored by eBay Inc. out of San Jose, California. No purchase necessary. There's a sweepstakes involved. You want to check out the full official rules and details of that sweepstakes. That link is at the top of all of our listings. Thanks again. Take care, everyone.